Welcome to Case Law Videos. Today we are going to discuss about a recent judgment of the Kerala High Court on Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985. This judgment was pronounced by Justice R. Narayana Pisharadi in Fajaz v. State of Kerala dated the 3rd of August 2020. The bench held that unexplained delay in producing the seized substances before the court, and absence of evidence as to how and in what condition the seized substances, including the samples, were kept in the police station till the date of their production in the court, along with the circumstance that there is absence of evidence regarding the nature of the seal used by the detecting officer for sealing the sample packets, create doubt as to whether seizure of the substances was effected from the accused in the manner alleged by the prosecution. The court held that in such situations the benefit of that doubt shall be given to the accused.
When the prosecution alleges that the contraband substance was kept in the police station, there shall be necessary evidence to prove as to how and in what conditions it was preserved at the police station. There are umpteen decisions of the Apex Court which hold that the delay in sending the sample for chemical analysis is not fatal to the prosecution case, when the certificate of analysis shows that the seal on the sample received in the laboratory was intact, and it tallied with the specimen of the seal provided.
Purpose of putting the specimen seal impression in the seizure mahazar under NDPS Act. The purpose of putting the specimen seal impression in the seizure mahazar is to give an opportunity to the court to verify the same, and satisfy that the seized substances reach the court without any tampering. A specific space is provided in the forwarding note for affixing the specimen of the seal affixed on the sample. The specimen of the seal is provided in the forwarding note to enable the chemical examiner to compare it with the seal on the sample, and come to the conclusion that it reached the laboratory without any tampering. The recital in the chemical analysis report that the seal on the sample packet was intact, and it tallied with sample seal provided alone is not sufficient to come to the conclusion that the very same sample taken by the detecting officer at the spot of the occurrence had reached the laboratory for analysis. It is usual that seal of the court would be affixed while sending the sample for analysis to the chemical examiner. Therefore, the sample seal mentioned in the chemical analysis certificate can also be the seal of the court. A comparison of the seal affixed on the sample packet with the specimen seal of the court will not give any assurance that the sample taken from the possession of the accused had reached the chemical examiner for analysis. Such an assurance would be possible only when the specimen of the seal affixed on the sample packet is provided to the chemical examiner for comparison. Such link evidence is missing in this case.
Conditions under which search of persons shall be conducted under Section 50 NDPS Act. Section 50 Clause 1 of the NDPS Act mandates that an empowered officer should necessarily inform the suspect about his legal right to be searched in the presence of a gazetted officer or a magistrate. Section 50 Clause 1 of the Act applies in case of personal search of a person. It does not extend to search of a vehicle or a container or a bag, or premises. In case the recovery of the contraband substance is made from a container being carried by the individual, the provisions of Section 50 of the Act would not be attracted. A bag, briefcase or any such article or container, under no circumstances, can be treated as body of a human being. It is not possible to include these articles within the ambit of the word person occurring in Section 50 of the Act. The provisions of Section 50 of the Act will come into play only in the case of personal search of the accused, and not of some baggage like a bag, article or container etc. which the accused may be carrying. Thus, if a person is found to be in possession of a vehicle, bag, container, etc., and search of the body of the person as well as the vehicle or the bag or the container is made, and if the contraband substance is recovered not on conducting search of the body of the person but from the vehicle or the container or the bag, then non-compliance with the requirements under Section 50 of the Act would be of no consequence and the accused will not be entitled to be acquitted on that ground.
Difference between Sections 42 and 43 NDPS Act. Section 42. Power of entry, search, seizure and arrest without warrant or authorization. Section 43. Power of seizure and arrest in public place. In the instant case, when the search and seizure were effected, the accused was standing inside the compound of the government hospital. It was a public place. If a search is made in a public place, the officer taking the search is not required to comply with the requirements under Section 42 of the Act. When search and seizure are effected at a public place, Section 43 of the Act comes into play and the question of non-compliance of Section 42 of the Act does not arise. Section 42 Clause 1 of the Act provides for entry, search, seizure and arrest without warrant or authorization. According to this provision, where an empowered officer, who has reason to believe from personal knowledge or information given by any person, and who has taken down in writing that any narcotic drug or psychotropic substance in respect of which an offence punishable under the Act has been committed, or any document or other article which may furnish evidence of the commission of such offence is kept or concealed in any building or conveyance, or enclosed place, may, between sunrise and sunset, enter into and search any such building, conveyance or place. Section 42 Clause 2 of the Act provides that, where an officer takes down any information in writing under subsection 1, or records grounds for his belief under the proviso thereto, he shall within 72 hours send a copy thereof to his immediate official superior. Section 42 of the Act comprises of two components. One relates to the basis of information, that is, 1. From personal knowledge. 2. Information given by person and taken down in writing. The second is that the information must relate to commission of offence punishable under Chapter 4 of the Act, and/or keeping or concealment of document or article in any building, conveyance or enclosed place which may furnish evidence of commission of such offence. Unless both the components exist, Section 42 of the Act has no application. Section 43 of the Act states that any officer of any of the departments mentioned in Section 42 may a. Seize in any public place or in transit any narcotic drug or psychotropic substance or controlled substance in respect of which he has reason to believe an offence punishable under the Act has been committed, and b. Detain and search any person whom he has reason to believe to have committed an offence punishable under the Act, and if such person has any narcotic drug or psychotropic substance or controlled substance in his possession, and such possession appears to him to be unlawful, arrest him and any other person in his company. The explanation to Section 43 of the Act provides that for the purposes of this section, the expression public place includes any public conveyance, hotel, shop, or other place intended for use by, or accessible to, the public. The material difference between the provisions of Section 43 and Section 42 of the Act is that, whereas Section 42 requires recording of reasons for belief and for taking down of information received in writing with regard to the commission of an offence before conducting search and seizure, Section 43 does not contain any such provision, and as such, while acting under Section 43 of the Act, the empowered officer has the power of seizure of the article etc., and arrest of a person who is found to be in possession of any narcotic drug or psychotropic substance in a public place where such possession appears to him to be unlawful.
Subscribe this channel and press bell icon for more case law videos.